That's great learning from a different industry. As you said, we can apply. We see in engineering that so many times we get into the end of a phase, of a development phase, to get a good and comprehensive review of the project. And then, as you said, it's maybe too late. You develop too much before getting enough feedback to improve your design, to improve your solution. And you spend hours and hours of engineering, estimating, and so on. I can see that we are using much more technology to help us in defining those projects and designing those projects, but not as much in simulations, as you said. Then you can test different things in a plan and simulate and see for construction, for operations, for safety, and then you get the design right and you advance. What we see is a series of major returns on projects or major reworks on projects too late in the stream, almost getting to execution. Sometimes in execution, we see in the fat tails.
That's the opposite of what I'm talking about here. And that's the opposite of the way that the successful project leaders do it, like Frank Gehry and Pixar and others. And it's actually important to emphasize that this is nothing new. The Empire State Building was built like this. They didn't have the computers, but they simulated the whole thing, physically. And they figured out everything in detail, and they got as much as possible manufactured off-site, so that the Empire State Building was as much of an assembly site as possible, And they used modularity big time. They actually said, no, we didn't build a skyscraper. We built the same floor 122 times. And
That's
so,
great.
They took. The first floor took quite a while, and then the second floor, they had learned some. They were a little faster, and the third floor, a little faster than that. And they got up to an incredible speed, They built this in just over 1 year, They built the whole skyscraper. On time, under budget, significantly under budget. As far as I remember, 17% under budget, which is many millions of dollars in today's money.
Mm-hmm. And it was really fast. And you see, so many years ago, and we can't replicate the success today, thinking about modularity and so on.